Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about setting sprays, and setting sprays are completely underrated. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a spray that seals your makeup. After your foundation and powder routine, sometimes you look a little bit matte, a little bit dry. So when we spray a setting spray, it helps to wet the entire layer and seal all those layers into one. So it's really extremely useful if you're someone who wants to make a complexion that is more glowing and more natural. All right, the first setting spray that I really love is, of course, this one. I've used so many bottles. I think I've used probably about 10. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and it's my all-time favorite one. When I use this, I really do feel like my skin brightens up and also becomes more glowing, and my makeup stays longer than when I use other setting sprays. Just take your setting spray, and I like to do rows kind of downwards. And before I continue, I take a small fan and I fan it down. For some reason, when we do fan our setting spray, it does become even more glowing, and I really do feel like kind of stopping in its tracks, making sure that the spray doesn't drip down all over the face is a really good idea. So as you can see, after the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, my skin looks so much more glowing. And so this is definitely more of a dewy spray if you like the more glowing skin makeup look or just want to transform it in some way. This is a spray for you. This is the One Size Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. I always think that whenever you have a setting spray in an aerosol can, like a hairspray, it's actually more of a fixer. And what a fixer is that it doesn't really wet the powders and melt the powders like, say, the other setting sprays can. This one's not an aerosol can. Actually just sprays on a firm layer of product on the face that prevents it from smudging. This one gives you a very matte finish. I am going to use it in front of you guys, but I can't assure you that you're gonna see that matte finish because I have just sprayed my face with Charlotte Tilbury. I always feel like I'm spraying hairspray on my face. That's kind of like the feeling that I get from this. And it is very, very matte if I don't use any setting spray prior. There's nothing actually melting my makeup. It's actually just putting a firm layer of hard shell coating over my face, basically. I've used this and kind of gone about my day, just this alone without any prior setting spray. And I do feel like my makeup didn't really last as long as I wanted it to. I thought it was gonna be waterproof, like it wouldn't even budge, but I didn't feel that way. And it might be because I'm in Singapore and it's really humid here, but I feel like it's not as good as it says it is or what is as viral as people are talking about. So the next spray is the big contender right now. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. Now this is a setting spray, it is not a fixer because as you can see, it's in a liquid spray bottle. And this is basically the contender of the Charlotte Tilbury right now in terms of the GOAT of the sprays right now. You can see there's actually, it looks quite cloudy, the spray itself. I'm already halfway through. It's a very good spray. It doesn't have any scent at all, but I kind of do like a little bit of a scent, but if you have maybe sensitive skin, you may not want that. I do recommend it for my students who have oily skin because they probably don't want to look very glowing, as you can see from the Charlotte Tilbury. Downside of this spray is the bottle. I really don't like the spray function. In fact, I feel like, as you can see, a lot of it has been kind of like stuck inside the actual nozzle. Like some of the white starchy components of this spray is stuck at the nozzle area, so it's kind of built up over time. And actually right now it's pretty hard to press because it's already built up and kind of like dried on the nozzle itself. And I feel like the spray of the Charlotte Tilbury is definitely smoother and more user-friendly because this one, I can't really spray and press down. It's gonna be in short spurts on the face. And I feel like for a setting spray, it is so important to get this spray function and the bottle right because that's already part of the experience when you're done with your makeup and you just want to seal everything on your face. You kind of want it to be easy to do. So as you can see, it kind of sprays like a perfume rather than a setting spray where I can just like kind of draw down. It's just really easy. This one, it's just in short spurts. Okay, so I'm just fanning that down. It dries down matte. I do feel like when I look in the mirror, I look a little bit more matte than I did when I used the Charlotte Tilbury one. And this is my appearance. Again, I guess I shouldn't have started the Charlotte Tilbury one. I should have showed you the matte setting sprays first, but it is what it is. When I do spray on my students, it does appear a lot more matte than the Charlotte one. But overall, it's looking pretty glowy on me, sorry guys. And you'll see that a lot of these matte setting sprays say to shake well. That's because they want you to mix the powders and the liquids together. Last setting sprays I want to mention are really good too. I love these because the bottle itself and the spray function itself is just so amazing. And the liquid inside it is pretty good too. So this is the Shu Uemura Unlimited Sprays, and I have both of them. One is the Unlimited Lasting Makeup Fix Mist, which is just the original setting spray from the Unlimited range. And I also have the Mattifying one as well. And guys, these are the best in terms of user experience. I feel like they have the best fragrance. I think the Lasting Makeup Fix Mist smells like yuzu, and then this one smells a little bit more, I don't know, like it smells a little bit more woody in my, like a woody cologne. And both of them are really, really good sprays in terms of the spray function, especially if you're looking for a mattifying setting spray that isn't so strong as the Huda Beauty or the One Size. This one is a lot more user-friendly if you like more Asian makeup and you feel like you want something that's kind of like not too much, but still holding your makeup and a great user experience after you finish your makeup routine. This is definitely the one that I would suggest. Uemura Unlimited Lasting Makeup Fix Mist. And the mist is so gentle, it's so fine and so easy. I know that I'm not gonna have like a clot of water on my face or like superior droplets because the mist is just so fine. That's what I look like after the original one. And this is the mattifying one. Again, when you have mattifying, do shake it well. And again, that mist is just as fine, but I feel like there is a little bit more stronger liquid particles. These smells a little bit more woody, a little bit more traditional. Smells nice still. I have so much spray on my face right now, but overall, I hope this was an enjoyable review for you. I do think that my top setting sprays are going to be the Charlotte Tilbury. I keep mentioning it and I keep comparing all of them to this spray because it is that amazing. But if you like more of a matte finish, I think that if you want something that's more everyday, then the Shu Uemura Unlimited Mattifying Makeup Mist is up your alley. Otherwise, if you want something stronger, then and also don't mind a little bit more power, I would say the Huda Beauty Easy Bake are my favorites in terms if you have oily skin and want to set your face without looking too shiny. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my next one. And if you have any requests, just let me know in the comments section below. I'll see you guys later. Bye.